Welcome to the Coffee Playdate podcast. I'm your hostess, Dr. Olga Deengar, and this is the place where I chat with entrepreneurs and physicians doing incredible things outside of medicine. I have a very special guest with me today, Dr. Boram Han. Welcome.
Hi, Olga. Thanks for having me.
Boram, do you like to drink coffee?
Yes, I love my latte every day. It's non-negotiable. And these days I've been really getting into matcha latte as well. I bought this green tea from my last trip to South Korea, and it's like very addicting. I love the warm and cozy milk, and that brings like just resets me every day. So that's my caffeine for the day, and I'm good to go.
That sounds delicious. Do you only have 1 cup a day?
I try to stick with one a day. Yeah. I mean, at most, maybe two.
So the first game we have is called a rapid fire questions game. I'm going to give you a choice between two answers, and you choose the one that you like more. Here
Okay.
we go. Do you like budgeting or investing?
Oh, that's a good question. Investing,
Do you like having one employer or multiple income streams?
multiple income streams.
Do you like EMR templates or free text notes?
I love EMR templates.
About patient education or patient accountability?
Good one. Patient accountability.
Our next game is similar to the first, but this time we're both answering the questions, and if our answers match, we take a sip from our coffee. Here we go. First one, simplicity or optimization?
Optimization.
Me too. Take a sip. How about this one, saying yes or protecting your time?
Protecting my time.
Protecting your time. Cheers. Do you like piano or saxophone?
Piano.
Piano. Me too. Last one, snowfall or sunny skies for the winter holidays?
A snowy fall. Even though I do not really enjoy the snow because of clearing the snow and trying to get on the road, I think winter should feel like winter. So I like the seasonal change.
Yeah, I'm going to choose sunny skies. So, Boram, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm an internal medicine primary care physician, and I'm double board certified in internal medicine and obesity medicine. I work in the clinic every day, seeing patients. Patient care is rewarding. And I also do personal finance coaching for physicians. I moved from South Korea to the United States and I made some costly mistakes throughout the process. I learned the US money system the very hard way. Because of that experience, I help physicians build like clear, proven systems so that they can have clarity, peace, and confidence with their money. My clients, they come in many different backgrounds. Some of them are early career physicians trying to build strong foundations. Some come from mid-career physicians navigating burnout and trying to build up sustainability so that they can build out a system for their life and work.
It sounds like you have a lot of different international medical graduates that come to you and would like some guidance with the finances and things like that. Because from my experience, it's not something that's taught in medical school or residency. Nobody really guides us on how we should kind of optimize our finances. What are some of the challenges that you see IMGs come to you with, other than the ones you've mentioned?
I have many clients. Most of them are women physicians, and they try to juggle so many things in the daytime. They work in the clinic and the hospital. They try to take care of patients. Also during the nighttime, they try to navigate multiple hats, such as being a mom or like a spouse. And also for people who have another extra layer having international background, they have the thought that they're very late because they had to adapt to a new culture. No one teaches us about financial stuff in medicine. So in general, we are not educated in this. But for the people who have an international background, you're even more uneducated. You don't hear about 401k, IRA. Those are very foreign to many people. So a lot of my clients struggle with that sense of feeling late and trying to adapt, but also trying to juggle multiple things, roles in their life, the hospital, in medicine, and also with their family and other different layers as well. So I would say it's a very challenging position to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when my family immigrated from Russia to Israel, then to Canada, and now in the US. It's like every time you have to rebuild. You just have to start anew and find your work, find your community, find the people that you can relate to. Meanwhile, trying to prepare your meals and juggle all of the other things that are happening in the house. So it is a very difficult transition. I can definitely relate to that.
Yes, it is so hard. These are people that do amazing stuff in real life, and I want to support them.
So, when you started out your business, um, what were some of the different kind of thoughts that you had to have around becoming an entrepreneur?
Many challenges. And this being an entrepreneur is very different from being a employed physician, what I'm used to. And you have to now try to figure out your space. I guess the biggest challenge that I had initially was trying to be visible and talking openly about personal finance as a physician. I was worried that people will judge me, such as colleagues and patients or people who didn't understand what I was doing. I didn't see people around me in real life talking about the things that I love talking about. Felt a little bit lonely at times. What helped me throughout this process was reconnecting to my why. And also for me, I also found community outside my immediate environment, and that evolved into a real life connection and friendship. And that really helped me fight the initial loneliness in the work that I'm doing. So, and now this is an amazing space, the entrepreneurship, and it's a new world. And you find great friends and accountability, encouraging each other and having momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much to unpack in what you've said. I completely agree with always aligning back and figuring out if your goals and your business is true to your values. Like, what is it that you really care about from the inside? I definitely think that there's a lot of things that people can learn from you as well. What is one piece of advice that you could give to someone who might be starting out in a similar space as you?
I would say stay anchored to your why and keep focus on small and be steady with it. Many times where we may feel very overwhelmed and feel behind, but like progression, like one step at a time, compounds over time. It makes a huge difference. And try not to build things alone and find your community and find mentorship to make it sustainable.
Boram, do you have any mentors that you lean on?
Got some coaching in different ways. Also, try to surround myself with friends and people that encourage me, including you. And so I think those are people that we lean on, encouraging yourself. But I do think that those are my mentors because out of the conversation that you have, just one thing clicks with you and you grab onto that and you make an action. So you never know like what conversation will make a huge impact. So I do think my friends, the people I surround myself with are my mentors.
Yeah, absolutely. You want people who empower you, who lift you up on the days that are a little bit rough. And I'm so honored to have you as my accountability partner.
Yes, I do have to say, like, I try to tell my clients the one thing that I've learned this year was that trying to remember that seeing discomfort as a sign of growth. I think that was really helpful for me throughout this year, leaning toward the uncomfortable direction. I think that's what I'm trying to do and try to encourage my clients as well. I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, stepping out of that comfort zone, taking risks, and really pushing yourself, I think is something that we as physicians don't like to do a lot of. We like the certainty. We like to make sure we're managing the patient the way we're supposed to because, failures in medicine can be detrimental, but failures in entrepreneurship are just part of the process.
Exactly. I mean, physicians are very risk averse in nature because of the nature of the job, as you said. But trying to crack yourself out of that shell and trying to wear another hat as an entrepreneur, I think that's a big challenge, but also something very exciting.
Absolutely. Boram, what is one book recommendation that you have for our listeners today?
For me, if I had to point one out, I would say Who Not How by Dan Sullivan. I have to remind myself you don't have to do everything yourself, but you have to find the right people and, who can do those things for you and you bringing them into your team so that they will lift up the burden. It's something that I'm not really good at. And I have to keep on reminding myself because as my personality or nature, I try to do everything myself. And I know many people would resonate with this as well. So I would recommend this.
Yeah, that's a great recommendation. I love that book. Well, thank you so much, Boram, for coming on to our Coffee Playdate podcast. It was a pleasure having you here. I hope to have you on a future episode.
Thank you. And, if anyone is interested in connecting with me, people can connect mainly through social media, especially like Instagram and Facebook. I love creating content, educating physicians, especially women physicians, about personal finance in different ways. I think most important thing is people trying to educate yourself about those stuff. And if you click with anything and you want to continue working with me, you can always reach out to me through those platforms. And if people want to do coaching with me, you can reach out to me. I would be honored to walk the journey with you.
Yeah, you can find Dr. Boram Han at Coach Boram MD, and we'll have that in our show notes as well. You do amazing work, Boram. I'm so excited to see what the future brings.
Thank you. Excited for you too, Olga. Thanks for having me here today.
Thanks for joining the Coffee Playdate podcast. Hit subscribe, tune into the next episode, and I'll see you at the next coffee chat.